A lot of you guys have been asking about what video editing software I'm most excited about, and guess what? It's one that you guys can download on your phone for free. The app I'm most excited about is CapCut, not only because it has a bunch of useful effects and presets, but also it has a growing template community that is just booming and seemingly updated every day. So we're gonna be making an AMV, an anime music video, because not only is it gonna help us dive into some of the really cool features of CapCut, but it's also gonna be pretty cool to see just how quickly something awesome can be created using this app. So I'm gonna be pulling this up on my phone, and one of the things I wanna edit are some of my favorite characters from my favorite movies, animes, and video games of all time. So first, let's just quickly go through which ones I'm gonna be editing. Okay, so first up, we have Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. So let's go ahead and add this here. Next up, Howl's Moving Castle, pop those in. Hunter x Hunter, Naruto, Princess Mononoke. So I'm just gonna pop those in. Yeah, I think this looks pretty dope. I already like the UI, pretty easy to use. So let me just go ahead and click add. And oh shoot, that's like 15 photos. So here I have all the different pictures inside of a timeline. Not really sure what kind of effects I want to do just yet, but I see that they have all these different options here. I zoom in. Wow, the UI even tells me how to do it. So if I click on this, it looks like I can zoom in with both my fingers. And let's have the zoom in on Edward Elric right here. So I'm gonna put, I think this is a keyframe icon. Nice, they actually have keyframes here. And bam, we're gonna zoom into his hands right here. Hit play real quick. Yo, that was actually super easy. Let me see if the animation, wait, they have a combo animation in. They have all these transitions. Yo, do you guys see this? This looks super sick. This one's called Slide and Wave. Okay, already this is looking pretty dope. And then let's add one to the one with Howl's Moving Castle here. So this is a photo puzzle. Let's see. Okay, that one doesn't look as cool. I'm gonna try a different one. What's this 3D Zoom Pro? Yo, what the heck? Yo, this one actually makes the photos look like they're 3D. So even though we're dealing with a 2D image, it actually is like making the faces act as if they're like real people. This is really weird. I didn't even know that CapCut could do this. Let's do another animation, a combo one. It's gonna animate them in and it's also gonna animate them out. We got this enlarge one. And at the bottom here, I can even customize the timing of it. That looks pretty cool. Also looks really cool with the 3D Zoom Pro. I think that might be my favorite effect so far with this. I can already imagine that doing this in After Effects would have taken me a few hours, not a few seconds. And it's also not as fun to do with just a mouse and a keyboard. Like doing this with your phone and your fingers is like super sick. They have all these different effects. They have graphs as well for these animations, so I can easily customize like their smoothness and their transitions. Any serious motion graphics artists out there know that graphs is like the main way that you can make something look super basic and mechanical and instead make it look like really, really dope and energetic or exciting. Wow. Okay, and these distortion effects look really cool. It actually kind of reminds me of the handy seamless transitions pack that was in After Effects. That pack is like $60+ and this app right here is completely free. Like they haven't even made me try to pay for anything. If you guys have never used a keyframe before, all it is a little point that says for this image to be at this size and this position at this exact time. So let's say I have this Naruto Sasuke looking like they're about to fight. And if I start at the beginning here, and let's say I zoom in a bit, I can either zoom in all the way super close and reposition them, and I'm gonna tap this little diamond icon, and then when I scrub forward in the timeline and I zoom out, I'm pretty much just telling it to go from this zoomed in position to now this zoomed out one. So let's see if that one worked here. Wow, okay, so that looks pretty cool, except it does look super mechanical. So let's see if I can go into the graphs. And yo, they actually have all the graphs already pre-made, and wow, this easy ease looks really cool. What about this flow one? In this bounce. Yo, okay, these look really cool. Yeah, I think I'm even gonna try making a custom one. Yo, babe, we can even do custom graphs. Okay, yeah, this is super sick. Let me also mess with this footage a bit more and see what these other effects are. Is this, I like the style one a lot. Already we're making something that was static look super dynamic. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with the zoom effect. I'm over here just having too much fun, checking out all these different effects. Yo, okay, that looks super sick. All right, next up, we got the Akira frame, which by default looks like it's not filling up the full frame. So I'm just gonna zoom it in with my fingers here. Let's have it start maybe with, I think his name's Kaneda, out of the frame. and then we're gonna have him go into the frame. His bike now in frame from this one. Let's see if those keyframes actually work. Yo, and in just like 2 seconds, I'm able to do that. All right, that scene looks pretty sick, but I also wanna maybe try, what is this remove background feature? Yo, do you guys see that? It literally removed him from the background. That was so easy. What the heck? I didn't even know this software could do that. Let's see how this is coming together. So we got Full Metal Alchemist. Yo, okay, this is looking really cool. You know what would make this really cool though? I think if we add some music into this, that'd make that look a lot better. I'm gonna power through and see how quickly I can make these edits come together. There's like too many different features that I'm like really mind blown that they even have. And holy crap. And the remove background feature works so good. Like, how did they come up with this? Oh, yo, and you can even add in masks if you wanted to, like super easily. Yeah, I really think this 3D zoom one though is like probably the best one. This really makes this thing look 3D. You gotta check this out. Look at this feature, right? So I took a still photo, I just added 3D Zoom Pro to it. And you see this?
Whoa.
Right? It literally is picking what to make 3D and how to make it 3D. So look, let me try it on this Attack on Titan scene. It has all this action and stuff going on.
That's great AI right there.
Right? And this is super sick because it does it so quickly. What the heck? Yo, I literally used to have to do this in After Effects for like hours. And it's just doing this in like seconds. Yeah, I'm just gonna go through the rest of these clips and add that same effect because that is super sick. All right, so we're almost at the end of the video. It's a pretty quick, easy edit. We have a CapCut ending here. I think I can actually just delete this though to get rid of that branding. Let me see if I can add in some quick music here. So what music do they have? Oh shoot, yo, this actually ports right over to TikTok too. Or I can even use ones that's downloaded on my phone. It looks like we have even some other ones from the app. Trendsetters, okay. I'm curious what they consider trend-setting audio. We have FU Anthem by Leah Kate. Never heard this song before. Okay, if I can search up a song though, that'd be even cooler. I have a whole bunch of cool ones that I downloaded already. Let's see what we got. Wow. Okay, that's pretty cool. You guys can also see here in the timeline, we have the waveforms. So if we wanted to fine tune this animation and make them like hit exactly on the beat hits, I could just look at the waveform and see those points when it's peaking and then make sure my transitions hit at that moment. But already, even just because we set this up kind of simple and all the footage imported at even intervals, for the most part, it's gonna look like it was synced up to the music. All right, so let's play this out. Okay, I think that was cool. Let's go ahead and hit export. I like how intuitive the UI is. For the most part, everything makes sense. So it wasn't super difficult to understand what I was doing in this app. Not only that, but I was kind of skeptical to see how precise I could get just by using my fingers. And right now, the fact that I can go on a frame by frame basis in this timeline is super impressive. Oh shoot, when did this turn off? All good. Bam, they're gonna turn back on. So here we got this 1080p. Looks like I can even change the frame rate from 30 frames to something like 60 frames per second. That's kind of cool. I can even set the render settings to 4K. This is really cool. I'm gonna hit export right now in 4K video quality. Already, I can say initial impressions are that CapCut is such a powerful video editing software. It does a lot of the things that would normally take hours to do in After Effects much, much quicker. Down to even rendering is so much faster. Like, you don't have to go through all these different options and encoding settings, and instantly we even get sharing options at the end of it. I can play out the video on my phone. Dope. If you guys want to get CapCut for yourselves, it's available on Android, iOS, and desktop, so make sure you guys go ahead and check that link in that description box so you don't miss out. I'm gonna have a whole bunch of fun messing around with it, and yeah, the CapCut editor gets a well-deserved Black Mixture stamp of approval. Oh, and if you guys have any other super dope ideas, make sure you leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching. Hope to catch you on the next one. Peace.